Society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't got too long, no, you know I gotta catch my flight. Went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while on Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
No, we changed it.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He'll try and run right on the option. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. No motion over Flowers. Jackson now on 2nd down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Play fake. Prescott. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Dak to throw. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and a yard. Dak to fire here, complete to Cooks. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Prescott again. He pulls it in around the 5. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there!
Cooks going in motion. Prescott to throw it on 4th. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Throwing is Leary. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. No motion over Flowers. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air is Leary. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Here's Leary. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his first touchdown of the new year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's now 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Leary. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He'll manage only a couple. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw, here's Leary. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Cowboys have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. To throw is Dak. That one, take it in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Aguilar goes off in motion. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and long. To throw, it's Leary. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. They got 14 there, didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the 1st down. Leary to throw. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's Hill. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Bateman is the motion man. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the 1st play. On the give, it's Elliott. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Pistol now for Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On second down, it's Dak. Now a screen set up for Elliott. Yeah, and he's in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. He'll look to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 37 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Third and long. Bateman is the motion man. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And although it's just the second quarter of this one, he'll chase the points now and try to get things tied up. Back to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. Why? What is it?
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to 54. Going to 54. Why? Then we're going to 53. What is it?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's into the hands of Lamb. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
We're going to 54. Why? What is it?
They'll throw again. Dak. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. What is it?
Prescott again. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
1st and 10. They'll run here with Hill. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd
He'll drop to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Leary. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
That is Ferguson in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait, take.
2nd down, Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
But penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide in. Wide in, take.
Now Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. On 4th down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cowboys will take a 24-21 lead. Final moments of this 1st half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. A 1st down throw for Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Prescott on first down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw, here's Leary. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Now Leary. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender in the pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here we go. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Now Elliott. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Eddie Jackson up from his safety spot to make the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Here we go. 26.
They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. To throw, it's Leary. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Our run play. This is Hill. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Drop low, 80. Warrior 17.
To the air is Leary. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, Billy, 26.
On the play fake, Dak. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
What I loved about this play, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker before the ball was snapped. We see so often they get antsy. They start tipping the blitz, and then the offensive line and the running back is able to pick them up. But in this case, it didn't look before the snap like he was going to come. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounted for him, and he records the sack.
So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. No motion over Flowers. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Leary. That one underneath to Mitchell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Leary to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide eight.
Running is Vaughn. And he'll take this down to about the 15. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Kill. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide eight. 26.
Now Vaughn. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54.
Carry here for Vaughn. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Prescott. Now a screen set up for Vaughn. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Prescott now. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll run here with Vaughn. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. He's got the 1st down and more to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Back to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he will score. Game on. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! Here we go, 46! Then we're going to 53. 26!
On the ground, it's Vaughn. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a second down and 8.
26!
Throwing is Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Then we're going to 54. Why ain't? What do you think?
To throw is Prescott. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on second and 2.
Hey, kill! What do you think?
On play action, here's Dak. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
Again, Prescott to the air. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Then we're going to 53. What do you think?
Here's Dak to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
First and 10 now from the 36. To throw, here's Leary. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On the move, past the 40. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
No motion over Flowers. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They face second down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Aguilar goes off in motion. Now Leary. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's into the end zone yet again. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. We'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Ravens 34, Cowboys 33. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Pass brought in by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock. A shotgun snap for Prescott. First down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Kill.
They'll throw again. Dak. That one downfield for Cooks. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
To the air again. Prescott. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Here comes second down.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott again. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On third down, Prescott.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This a potential game winner. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. To the air is Leary. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
Here's Leary. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Leary to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing is Leary. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Leary. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.